Welcome to the latest installment of the Park Bench Newsletter, Central Phoenix edition. I am in a super cool space. It's called Hive on 16th, and I have with me Tennille Nelson. So Tennille, thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
This is amazing. So tell me, what is this?
Okay, so Hive on 16th Street is a community of creatives. It's been here for about 10 years, and my husband and I recently purchased it and have turned it into small studio spaces for young artists or artists who have just found their new craft or medium, and we do small brick and mortar starters. So we have 12 suites at a very reasonable rent so that people can come in and have their first brick and mortar started.
So where exactly are you? Because it's funny, I mentioned Hive on 16th Street to another one of our interviewees, Refinery 28, which is down the block, and she said, I know that. Where is that though? And she was trying to rack her brains because she drives by it, but she couldn't place it. So where exactly are we?
Okay, so Hive on 16th Street is located on 16th Street in Cypress, but our main cross would be Thomas. So it's 222 North 16th Street.
And so the Hive's been here, you said, for a while, but you just took over as owners. So if you had been here 6 months to a year ago, you actually had a spot here. You had your own retail shop here.
Yes.
So how did you go from being a retail shop owner to the owner?
Okay, so I actually started at with the owner of Composite Boutique with my art books and journals. I was collaging, and I would create art books and journals and other frames, and she allowed me to set up outside on a first Friday, and it was my first table, and I was very nervous and very scared, but as soon as I walked into the Hive, the energy was amazing. I think it hasn't changed much. We just have a lot more backyard exposed. But so I set up, and then I came back 6 months later, and me and the shop owner had been going back and forth, and she needed to leave. So I purchased the shop. And then I ended up having Composite Boutique for about a year and a half. And then I saw suits walking around, and not many suits are in Hive on 16th. So I just went to the owners and said, if you're ever thinking about selling, I would love to have the opportunity to buy. So that's how it all began.
Which is huge.
Huge.
But since buying, it's really undergone a facelift, like a major facelift. So tell me what all has gone in to tonight's grand opening. By the way, it's the grand opening weekend.
Yay.
But tell me it's undergone such transformation. Talk to me a little bit about what all you're doing, because I think it exemplifies the creative space that you have. So
yes. So as you know, the old owners were super creative, and they did a lot for artists in our community, in the Coronado community as well as other communities. So what we did was we wanted to revive, not gentrify. We wanted to keep the commercial businesses very low. They had two existing retail shops already that we've kept, and we've just downsized the coffee shop into a coffee window, more based on artists. So we're able to open up more space for a artist to come in again and open 3 days a week to sell their product and do their medium in their own space. So the big changes you'll see are sandblasting. We took off 70 years of paint in the courtyard, and we also did the floors over, which was really all we did. We repurposed so much product. We repainted. We hired many artists from the community. We were able to commission for them to do old vintage chairs, the bathroom stall walls, every little thing we could have covered by an artist, we did.
which is awesome. So it's definitely a community feel.
Yeah.
So why this community?
We moved here from the East Coast about 6 years ago, and unfortunately we couldn't buy in the neighborhood at that time, so we had to leave and go to Arcadia, which is such a beautiful space as well. But we knew we wanted to be right back down in Coronado. The community events that they have in the neighborhood are amazing, and you really feel like you're part of a community when you're in Coronado. So this area, when I stepped in, and this happens to be right in the neighborhood, or my favorite neighborhood, it was perfect. So we were like, yeah, this is the space.
And you and your partner,
Yes.
you live in Coronado,
Yes, 3 blocks away. I can walk, drive my bike, roller skate.
correct? And she's not kidding. I've seen her roller skate. So, but you mentioned also community events.
Yes.
So tonight's First Friday. If you're out and about, come down. It's an amazing experience. And while you might typically think, oh, Roosevelt Row only, that's not true. So come here, first Friday. It's going to be a grand opening. But you're not just going to do things on first Friday, right?
Right. No. We're starting, this is our very first, we have 4 new studios open. So the first day after the studios open, we decided we'd have a little party. So this is the first Fridays, hopefully will be openings of studios that are opening. But we have a great space. So we are looking to get back into doing community events. We had a lot of meetings held here throughout the years. There's been yoga held here. The Hive backyard will be used. We're just, this is really our first opening to see how many people are comfortably in here, and then we'd start booking events in the near future for sure.
And what are Hive's hours? The Hive on 16th, what are the hours?
Currently, right now, we do have a couple days of the week that we use for construction. We have just a few things to finish. But the coffee shop, which is attached to the back, is open at 6 to 7 a.m. every day, 7 days a week. The Hive shops typically open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Tonight the gala is after we close from 6 to 9. There will be a taco truck and a DJ and 3 visiting artists and then 4 new studios. So it's going to be quite the event.
And I'm sure there will be music.
Music.
There's
DJ,
always
for sure.
music with DJs. Anything else we should know about Hive on 16th Street, or anything else about the neighborhood you want us to know about?
I think that just like Coronado, there's so many great neighborhoods in the vicinity, so we want to invite everyone from every neighborhood, and we would love to go and experience an Encanto event or another event in some other place like Willow. So our doors are open. We cannot wait to have you, and it's going to be a great experience.
And just because this is all about neighbors meeting neighbors, out of curiosity, Tennille, what do you do when you're not here? Which, by the way, they've been here 24/7 every day. It's been hands-on. But when you're not here,
Yes.
what do you do for fun?
Okay, so for fun, we have 5 Boston Terriers, as you know, and so I'm a runner. I tend to do that exercise, and we do a lot of traveling with the dogs. And we get to experience this. And I also have a shop within here and a studio, so I am constantly here working, as well as enjoying being the landlady.
So you mentioned 5 Boston Terriers. I don't know if you all heard that, but there are 5 Boston Terriers. So if I was out and about tonight and I happen to have my pup with me, is the pup welcome?
Pups are always welcome. We say when there's a big event, we just ask that the pups are leashed and you look after them and clean up after them, but always. It's a dog-friendly place. It's a roller skating friendly place. It's a skateboarding friendly place. It's a bicycling place. Come on down any way you can.
We look forward to seeing you again, Hive on 16th Street. This is Tennille Nielsen. We look forward to seeing you soon. And don't forget, bring your cash, support local artists, support local community, and don't forget to try out the coffee because I'm telling you, it's fabulous. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.